Hey folks, welcome back to the Horde. It's only a few minutes later, same temperature, still Saturday, 4:13. Yeah, you get two adventure videos today, because I not only went to Galloway, New York, I went to Montgomery, New York. Part of the problem with having two trucks means you can bring home twice as much crap without unloading. So here I am. Item number 2. Look at that, the sun came out for you guys. See that? God likes you all. This is an old Bolens tractor. I think it's known as a 1050. I don't think it's a 1250. It came with the tractor, the snowblower, obviously. He put a bunch of work into it, painting it up and so forth. Chains, wheel weights, seat that's good if you don't care about your butt, and a plow blade. He just put new tires on it. He's got little nubbies on it. The back tires have a little bit of checking, not too bad. They're not as bad as those quad tires over there. So I got it most of the way out of the truck, then it got stuck, and I was pulling on it. I started breathing hard, so I figured I'd stop and make the videotapes, get my energy back up, and get it the rest of the way out. Probably what I'm going to do is, I'm thinking I might just drive the truck out from underneath it, or maybe give it one more superhuman pull. If you get no videotapes tomorrow, you'll know that I hurt myself. Anyway, a little trick. It was no problem getting the back end out, because with the snowblower on it, it was counterweight, and the back really doesn't weigh anything, so I was able to just kind of drag it right out. Getting the front wheels off, no problem. I had them land on the tire and crush that foam and break it up, and then dragging it out that far wasn't any problem, but this is where it's hung up. So cost for this one, free. It was given to me. All I had to do was go pick it up. I like that kind, by the way. I do like free things. This is interesting. He lifted the hood and showed me the engine, and now it appears as if I can't do that because the scoop turner is in the way. Anyway, probably what's going to happen with this, and what he really recommended happen with this is probably going to get repowered with a more modern engine. The engine on it is a Tecumseh, one of the first years of solid state ignition. If folks are familiar with Tecumseh, it's kind of hard to get parts for them, especially the big engine. And anybody who knows Tecumsehs well, of this particular variety, if the solid state ignition goes, you're searching for new old stock out there. They're not making it anymore, at least not that I know of, and that kind of means that it's hard to get parts. And if I want this thing to be a snowblower, I want it to start up. The reason why he's getting rid of it is it did die on him way out. He's got a very long driveway, and it died in the middle of his long driveway, not near the top, not near the bottom, right in the middle, right in the center. And he ended up, he got some of the snow removed, but not all of it, so he had to hook it to a car and try to drag it out of the way. And he did, and he got it restarted, and he got it to the driveway, and he went out and he bought a snowblower, and he promised himself he would never use it again. Then it sat around for a couple of years, and he got tired of looking at it. Then he spoke to a buddy of mine who said, "Oh, I know a lunatic who'll come get it." And that lunatic was yours truly, and now it's mine. So I think the best thing to do is repower it with a new engine. One of the other things I'm looking at with this thing, which is completely insane, but the Predator engines always go on sale for $99, and they're 6.5 horsepower. What would be cool is if there were a way of hacking two of them on there for $200. It'll have two engines, easy to start one, engage the clutch, start the second one. Then you got, 13 horsepower worth of snow blowing capacity or pulling capacity or whatever. For those of you who care or run across one of these things, the reason why you should pick it up is you can't see it on this axle because he's got a weight over it, not the right weight. But if that weight wasn't there, it's got a little knob you turn in and turn out. Actually, a good size knob. It's about 3 inches across. If you tighten it in all the way, you basically have differential lock, and this thing is really pretty good in the snow. If you loosen it all the way, it's regular differential, so it's easier to get around turns. It does have a fairly narrow rear end, so even if you lock the wheels together, it still turns pretty good. Also, there's quite a bit of weight up there on the motor, on the front wheels, so it does make turns. So once again, this was a freebie. Except if I hurt myself, then I got to come up with my copay. He also threw in a few parts. I don't know if you guys care. He's also got manuals and all that he's going to get to me. He's got to dig them out. But I always find it interesting when Bolens headlight. And could you guys see that price? I don't know. It's $21.90 Newberg Power Equipment. So yeah, that's near Montgomery. So he threw this in. He threw in a starter. I'm not sure. That's who the starter used to belong to. Even a phone number. James V. Harrington. So rotation. So there's the starter. I think that might have been his pop. That's to the Bolens. I think this might have been his pop's machine. He wasn't getting any takers. It was going to go to the junkyard if I didn't come fetch it. So lucky for me. Lucky for the tractor. Would have been a shame to see that crushed. Trying to keep them Bolens alive. When Tom Martin started making videos, it was him and his buddies beating the hell out of these poor Bolens tractors. They took it too. I mean, him and his buddies running them through the stream and everything else he did to them. They are really tough. His first all-terrain vehicles before he discovered Honda three-wheelers. Anyway, folks, have a great day, live, love, and have a great time. Don't forget, tires down, handlebars up, and we'll catch you on the next episode of The Horde. Thanks for watching. Thanks to all my new subscribers. Thanks for all the comments. Love the comments. Keep the comments coming. And once again, we'll catch you on the next episode, which will be tomorrow, unless my wife murders me for bringing home all this crap. At which time, if you hear of a garage sale from a hoarder in the Hudson Valley, get here quick. There's a lot of good stuff. Take care now.